Hey, what's going on YouTube? Basically, been really busy with work and some project deadlines and all kinds of stuff, and some other stuff in real life. Just been busy. Valentine's Day, yada yada. But anyways, I had a long weekend and did have a little bit of time to work on my project. It's obviously not done, but I made enough progress that I figured it's probably enough to be able to make a video over. So this is the final design I came up with. It's not done. I still have to wire it and mount everything. This is just kind of laying together via gravity. There's the end. There's the other end. Yeah. See, I've got holes drilled, and it's from I'm gonna mount an 80mm fan, which I have right here. Is that it? Yeah. And so I'm just gonna have a fan on one side. Basically drawing air through the box, and then the other end I'm just gonna put just a grill. I have some wire grills that I'll put on there that I'll just mount to this. That way you know, you don't get fingers in there, because there's gonna be obviously there's gonna be mains voltage stuff in there. Obviously all of it's gonna be heat shrinked, or you know, what do you call those things that you twist wires together with for housing wiring? I don't know, whatever the hell it's called. I will lift this off of there. So those are the two outlets, obviously. And then on the inside, obviously the fan will be over here, and then I'll have a grill on that side, and then those are the solid state relays. And these are the heat sinks I got. I found them on Amazon specifically for this package of solid state relay. What I liked about this versus ones like this, which are, you know, about the right size to use some, you know, thermal adhesive, like Arctic Silver makes an adhesive. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head, but they make, basically it's like a super glue thermal adhesive. I thought about using these, but then, you know, I got this strapped to the back of there, but then there's really no good way for me to mount that assembly to the box safely, and I don't want it flapping in the breeze. Using this bolts to the heatsink, which they did not include hardware, which sucked, but luckily I had these machine screws and bolts, or nuts I mean, that actually happen to fit perfectly, so that's what I used. I didn't use any thermal paste. It was a really flush fit, so I went ahead and just tightened it down really tight. Like I said, it didn't even get warm when I ran both my rework station and my soldering iron through it for 15 minutes. So if it didn't even get warm to the touch, this is probably overkill. Another thing, because of the width I chose, there's not a lot of space on either side, as you can see, if I were to mount it this way. Mostly for the wiring, because the wiring will come off both ends. So it'll be right up kind of against the wood on each side. So I decided that I'm going to put these in here this way. So if you're looking, obviously the air is not designed to go through there that way, but like I said, this is already overkill because it didn't even get warm. I'm just doing this for safety's sake and doing it correctly, you know, doing it by the books. There's still enough room though, if you look. You know, the air will still go around it, and so they're still going to go through the fins, you know, before they're forced to go around it. So you're still going to have airflow over the fins, and it's going to be way more than I'm actually going to need. But I figured I'd just show you how I'm going to end up doing it. And I don't know if you noticed, but the bottom is longer. The bottom panel is longer than the top one, and it overhangs about 1 inch on both sides. I'm basically going to use those as mounting tabs or mounting ears. Probably going to use like 4 decent wood screws on both sides with some fat washers, and then mount them. And I'm going to mount this upside down to the bottom of my workbench where you won't be able to see it. And then I'm going to spray paint the whole thing black. Just so it's, you know, it's not an eyesore and it's just kind of hiding down there. And then I'll show you, this is just... These are just holes I cut out with the jigsaw. and then the plates go over them, and it's pretty simple. And these are, as you can see, they're well beyond where the that 2x4 is on both sides, so these will be very, very snug and secure, so I don't have to worry about them breaking off. So really all I have left to do is assemble it, to wire it, and then to mount it. Now, the only thing I haven't figured out yet is powering this. So, as you know, with long wires, you're going to have a pretty decent voltage drop. And from what I've seen in the reviews, some people said they had trouble getting these to switch on with 5 volts, while some people said it switched on even with their 3.3 volt microcontroller. So, I imagine it'll probably work fine. I mean, you saw me test it in my previous video, or one of my previous videos. My Arduino is able to switch this on through my like 3 or 4 foot long wire. But what I was thinking is, what if I got a 5 volt fan instead of a 12 volt fan, and then use that line to power the fan, so anytime it's on, the fan kicks on. But I don't want anything adding any sort of a drop to the voltage. And considering it's coming from an Arduino and not from any other supply, I just don't know if it's got enough juice to turn this on as well as drive a fan. So what I'm probably going to do is take that same bundle of wires and run 12 volts to it. And the ground wire I can share. I mean, this fan draws like 18 milliamps or something like that, so it's not even a big deal. So that's probably what I'll have to do, is just get an extra wire in here. Then the next problem I had was, does this always run 24/7, or should I have like a transistor or MOSFET that switches it on or off whenever these turn on? So I've got a couple of little conundrums, not really conundrums, but little things I need to figure out, I guess. There's a lot of ways I can do it. I just need to get it figured out, because you know, these fans, if the bearings go out, they start to make some terrible noises, and then I have to get underneath my bench, unmount the whole thing, open it up, pull the fan out, replace it, and I just don't want to have to deal with that. And if I only turn this on whenever my soldering iron or rework station is on, I think it would last a long, long time before I would have to replace it. I would imagine, even if it's lasts half as long as it's advertised to or should last. If I'm only using it when I'm using the iron or the rework station, I shouldn't ever have to worry about replacing it, so long as I live in this house, probably. So it's probably what I'll do, but it's just something I gotta get figured out before I get it all finished up and painted and mounted. But just a quick video to let you know that I'm still working on it. I didn't give up or anything. I've just been busy with a lot of other projects, so I'm actually recording 3 videos today. I already recorded a review of that guy, which you'll see uploaded. I don't know what order I'll upload these, but I got a video of that. It's the Hakko FX901 battery-powered soldering iron, which is actually pretty awesome. Update on this, which is what this video is, and then I'm going to do a Workbench update video to show you a couple things that changed on my Workbench, which those kind of sap some time too. But anyways, that's the gist of it. Hopefully the next video will be the finished or close to finished product, because I'm really ready for this project to be over with. It's just one of those that has just been hogging all the space on my bench, and I have all these wires dangling. I have to turn this stupid noisy thing on, the fan on, it's really loud, and just to have Workbench Lights on, because it's still being powered from that, you know, I have to have that noisy fan going, which I'm sure you can hear in this video because the microphone's not too terribly far from the power supply. But I'm just tired of having all this crap on my bench. I just want this to be done, no dangling wires. So hopefully I'll be able to get it done this week. I know I said that last week and I didn't, but maybe I'll be more truthful this week. See ya.